Hello everyone and welcome back to another Premier League predictions video where I predict the Premier League games of the week, this time for Game Week 2. The first game of the week is Chelsea versus West Ham, and if you thought Chelsea being unable to score against Crystal Palace was bad, somehow West Ham conceded 3 flipping goals to Sunderland when I thought they were winning 2-0. With that said, I refuse to believe that West Ham was scoring anything past Chelsea, especially with that donkey up front, Nicolas Fulkrug. This guy made it to the Champions League final with Dortmund, and then he joined a club that ruined every single striker that plays for them. Are you discombobulated? My prediction is Chelsea 2, West Ham 0. Up next we have Man City versus Tottenham, and honestly, this is the perfect game we could have hoped for, as these two were incredible on the opening day. Man City scored double the amount I thought they were going to score against Wolves, and they already have a Kevin De Bruyne replacement. Meanwhile, Tottenham won 3-0 against Burnley when I thought they were winning 2-1. Mohamed Kudus got 2 assists, and Richarlison got a flipping bicycle kick. If the Premier League was decided based on who was the best team on the opening day, then these two teams are in a title race. Tottenham always score at the Etihad, but honestly, I think Man City are just too good. 4-2 to Manchester City. The next game is Bournemouth versus Wolves, with both teams coming off a thrashing game against a big team. They both have a terrible defence, but Bournemouth look way more scary after scoring 2 past Liverpool. The only good Wolves player is Strand Larsen, who was absolutely diabolical against Man City, so I'm going 2-0 to Bournemouth. Brentford and Aston Villa were both painfully hopeless in their first game. Wissa is now refusing to play for Brentford and has removed all his Brentford posts on social media. So now I can comfortably say that Brentford are getting relegated for the first time in their history. Aston Villa haven't really improved their squad, but they still get the job done. I'm going a 1-0 win for Aston Villa. Burnley versus Sunderland is the battle of the promoted teams, but Burnley are going straight back down. They were absolutely hopeless, and if Kyle Walker somehow makes it into the England squad for the 2026 World Cup, I will buy a Burnley shirt with his name on it and wear it for a video. 2-1 to Sunderland. The next game is Arsenal v Leeds. In my Game Week 1 predictions, I predicted Arsenal to win 2-0 and they won 1-0. And I predicted Leeds versus Everton to finish 0-0 and it finished 1-0 thanks to this brainless decision. And after a Hall of Shame performance against Man United, Victor Gyökeres will make up for it by scoring in this game. I'm going 4-1 to the Gunners. Crystal Palace have just lost their best player and now they face Nottingham Forest, who have won 3-1 against Brentford, and they've made signings such as Douglas Luiz and James McAtee. Palace still have a strong defence, but Nottingham Forest look way too good. I'm going 2-1 to Forest. Everton played their first home game against Brighton, but for some weird reason, the winner of this game is always decided by away advantage. I don't think Everton will lose though, so I'm going a draw, 1-1. The next game is Fulham versus Man United. Just like Everton v Brighton, Man United always seem to win against Fulham when playing away, and for some reason they always win by 1 goal. 1-0 to Man United. And finally, Newcastle versus Liverpool. With Liverpool fighting for Isak, this game is going to be pure carnage. I guarantee you that Joe Linton is going to get away with a red card, and Ekitike will be seen as a flop in this game. Remember, Darwin Núñez scored in the Community Shield and got a goal and assist in his Prem debut, and Ekitike will be no different. I'm going a draw, with one of these teams getting a last minute equaliser. 1-1. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully I get one right, unlike last time. And if you ever feel stupid, just remember, there's a disabled Liverpool fan out there making racial abuse, thinking he can get away with it.